going to have a look at implication. So two propositions can be joined together with the words if and then. And we call this an implication. So if this, then this. We write it with our arrow, so it is implying something. P is the antecedent, Q is the consequent, but we're not going to use that language too often. So I have two statements. P, Cato has a TV set, and Q, Cato can watch TV. And because we have P implies Q, the statement would read, if Cato has a TV set, then he can watch TV. So, consider the statement P, it will rain on Saturday, and statement Q, the Falcons will win. Statement if P then Q, so if it rains on Saturday, then the Falcons will win. And we can create a truth table with this information. Now I've got it here prepared. So if P is true and Q is true, then we have a true statement. And that is consistent with what the statement is saying. If it rains on Saturday, the Falcons will win. So if it rains on Saturday but the Falcons don't win, it is false. A false and a true give us a true because it works with what the statement is saying. And also a false as well, so false and a false. If it does not rain, then the Falcons won't win. So that is also consistent with what we're doing. We can also look at a truth table. So if I have the statement, if P then not Q, and we can start filling out our statement here. So not Q, and then we have our full statement. So P is true, true, false. True, false, and then not Q, so that would be false, true, false, true. And then we're going to read off this information here. If P, then not Q. So I have a true and a false, so I come up to my truth table. Because we're working with P's and Q's, I'm going to read it in the order a true and a false gives what. So a true and a false gives a false. A true and a true. True and a true gives a true. A false and a false gives a true. And a false and a true gives a true as well. So that is how we're reading off our table. Really important that you read it in the order. Look for true and a false equals false, or a false and a false is a true. So that's how you read it off a truth table.